Alright, thanks everybody. I promised this video to you some time ago, and I think it's probably long past due for me to create it. There are some good ones that are on YouTube, but I think I want to put my own little twist to it so I can walk you through exactly what I'm looking for in your memo. The first thing you want to do is open Microsoft Word. Once you get that open on your screen, double click on blank document, and then I'm going to maximize so it'll be on the complete full part of the screen. The first step always when you're creating a document is to make sure the document is formatted correctly. Now, one of the first things I want you to always do is one of two things. First, you can check or click on on the Home tab, Paragraph Group, click on No Spacing. All the documents that we create will not have additional spacing until I tell you otherwise. The second way to check it is to go to the Paragraph Group launcher, and then in here, under most circumstances by default, I'm going to cancel and undo. By default, when you click on this, many times you're going to see under spacing, and then after it's going to have 8 points, and then under line spacing it'll have multiple at 1.08. What this does, it adds extra spacing to your documents, and when I see that, that tells me that the document is not formatted correctly. So I want it to point out the mistake so I can then walk through the process of actually creating the memo for you. So we're going to cancel, and we're going to go back to what we originally said: Home, Paragraph Group, click No Spacing. Now, after the setup is done, the first step is to enter 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason for this is many organizations have their own headings that they like to put up here, or that may take up that portion at the top of the screen, which is that extra 1 inch. So that's why you're entering 5 times. It puts it exactly 2 inches down from the top, leaving room for any logos or department heads or department logos rather that go at the top of the page. Now, after you enter 5 times, then of course you're going to type memorandum. It's in all caps, and you enter twice after that. All caps again, to, colon, enter twice, from, colon, enter twice, date, 2 times, and then subject, enter 2 times. Now that's the first part of it. Now remember, this first part, all of this information is bold, so you want to click it and make sure that it's bold. Now, one thing that I also stated in the document, I want it to be Times New Roman at 12 point. So what you do with the information selected here, you go over to Home, Font Group, click on the drop down arrow, and then locate Times New Roman, and we want to make it 12 point. This formats the top heading of the memo for you. Now, we've gotten everything in that we need in the memo that you really need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here, and then we'll talk about adding the other content that you'll need in the memo.